Okay, so when you're looking at your still life, you need to make sure that you're just getting the basic shapes in first. Don't worry too much about detail, just get the basic shapes in. If you've got tall objects, like the vase behind the Buddha over here, make sure that you've got them coming off your page. It doesn't all have to fit in, that's fine. But if you look carefully on the Buddha's ear at the top, that just about is equal to the vase at the back. So try and make sure that you fit everything in according to size accurately, and that will give you basic size for proportion. Okay, I am sketching this out really quickly, so make sure you guys take your time. It's just to give you an idea of placement of where everything needs to go. Okay, and as you start to work into it, you can then obviously use your mark making knowledge and detail to get all the accuracy of the finer patterns of the things that you've got in front of you. Okay, use your page carefully because you've got to fit 3 drawings on one page. So if you want to, they can overlap and you can actually start to mix and match with pen if you would like to. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to a different angle. And for this one, I'm going to use biro. So some of my drawings are going to overlap, and that's fine. If you want to do that with yours, that might create an interesting still life, but make sure that you've got the logistics of each angle as well. Okay, if you look carefully at the vase, it's got lots of cracked marks on it. Okay, so just with mark making with your biro, you can start to bring that out. Doesn't have to be perfect, because remember, you've only got 15 minutes for each drawing. If there are some objects that you're not so keen on working on, that's fine. You could perhaps leave them out and focus on a different one, but try and make sure you get all of the shapes that are in front of you. See them as shapes as opposed to objects or something that's going to cause you difficulty. And if you want to spend some extra time on some of the pattern, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you've got all of those shapes in first. Okay, so for the third angle, I'm going to mix and match both. Using the idea of both pen and pencil. And again, this is where you can start to overlap some of your drawings to create an unusual composition for still life yourself. Try and remember the use of bracelet shading for curved edges. And obviously you can use that with cross hatching as well. As I said, make sure that you spend 15 minutes on each drawing. These are just rough sketches to give you an idea of how you can use the space on your page, making sure that you explore the different tones that you can have with pencil, and then you can go back to some of your details if you want to make sure that you really have expanded on the variety of shading techniques. And use the side of your pencil for softer effects. Take your time, have fun with it, and good luck, guys.